What's up, y'all? So I guess I forgot to press start on my intro to this video, but today's video is basically a vlog of me going to my doctor's appointment and explaining to you guys the start of my eczema journey. So I recently just got diagnosed with atopic eczema, and this is me going to my second appointment and me actually discovering that it was actually eczema because I went to a couple doctors and they told me it was this and this and this, or they didn't really know what it was, so they were just throwing creams at me. But I'll explain in the video. Just sit back and watch. Peace. Alright, so we back on the G7X. So right now I'm on the way to my appointment, but first I'm gonna stop and get some food first. Yeah, that's right. I still play Pokemon Go. What you gonna do about it? Alright, so now that I got my food, I'm gonna give you guys a little rundown on why I'm going to the doctor. So if you can see on my forearm and this forearm and all over my body, I just recently been diagnosed with atopic eczema or atopic dermatitis. So I guess this has been something I've been doing for a while now. So I guess the first instance I've had of this was I think 3 years ago. Well, to be honest, I guess these all could be different. Maybe this is just now that I'm realizing it is, but about 3 years ago I had my first instance with this, and it happened right after a hockey game. I got home and my body was like covered in red dots. The doctors gave me these pills to try and take and a cream, and it went away. And then the year after that I got the early stages of it before it got really bad. Last year, oh, was it two? No, 2 years ago I got my first instance, and then a year ago, last year, I got in the early stages because I just got it before I was gonna go to the Philippines. So went to the doctors, got a cream that they gave me, to take to the Philippines just in case it got bad. And it actually didn't. It went away in its early stages, I guess because of the humidity in the Philippines. And then I got it 6 months ago, my first instance in 2020. It was probably the worst it has been that I've ever had. It was really red, scaly, kind of just really bad looking. Went back again, got the creams, went away. So I thought the creams were working, but it actually came back 3 months ago now. And the second time I got it, it was actually worse than the first time. I think it was because I was scratching it. I guess I was scratching it in my sleep because I got a secondary infection. I think there was like a staph infection from like scratching. So I had to get cream for well, at the time I didn't know, but it was eczema at the time, because I've seen like 3 doctors. They didn't really know what it was. They were just throwing creams and pills at me, just seeing if they were working or not. And yeah, so got the second time. They gave me creams and stuff, and it wasn't really working. And then she said, okay, I'm gonna put you on the high priority list to go see a dermatologist. But by the time it was my turn to go see the dermatologist, my eczema at the time was already healed. So I went to the dermatologist with an already healed eczema. All I could really show him were my scars, and I don't blame him for saying this. He basically said, like, I can't diagnose you with anything if I don't physically see it or touch it. So he told me that I had to come back when I got it again. So I got it again about a month ago in its early stages. So I tried to call him and book an appointment with him, because he said I could just come back whenever it came back. And then he said that what did he say? He said, oh no, I called the office and they said that he was booked up for a month, and that he's changing offices too, so I'd have to call his new office to book in advance. So I was like, oh, screw that, you know, I'm just gonna go to this doctor that my friend Luigi recommended, and this is the doctor I'm gonna go see today. So I saw him 2 weeks ago, when it was still kind of in its early stages. And he said, so I sat down and he was like, so what's the problem? And he said, and I said, well, I got these itchy kind of like blistering dots on like here and here. And he said, is it on your neck? And I was like, oh yeah, a little bit. And he said, is it behind your legs? And I was like, oh yeah, you know, when it gets really bad, is like, is it on your back? Is it on your armpits? And I was like, yeah. And I was like, and I said, it's on my groin also. And he's like, yep, okay, I know what it is. And I was like so shocked because I've seen like 3 doctors already and they didn't really know what it was. And then I go see this guy and he already knew what it was. So then 2 weeks ago, he diagnosed me with atopic dermatitis. First time I ever heard of it, never heard of that in my life. He said it's pretty common. I guess more in children rather than adults. He gave me 2 different creams that were different from the creams that I've been prescribed from before. So I was pretty hopeful in it. I really think that those creams would help a lot, and they did. And but what I really had to understand was these creams weren't going to make it go away. These creams are only strictly for it to kind of like soothe and like make sure it doesn't like get really bad. And it did flare up. I think it's because I haven't changed my diet really so that I don't get flare-ups. Like, I think I need to start eating more, well, at least in the early stages, I gotta eat more anti-inflammatory foods like berries and like some other stuff like that. I forget, I googled it last night, but yeah, I think I gotta start changing my diet when I start getting like my eczema. Because right now when it's like this, it's not too bad. This is in like, I'd say this is like its healing stages when it starts turning brown like this. Because right now it just looks like a birthmark almost. But when it's in its worst stages, it gets really red. And really like red and dark kind of. No, it almost looks like it's bruised. Or like, it's like I'm bleeding from the inside of my skin. It's weird. But I don't want to get too much into it because it's kind of gross. But oh my god, that guy really parked like that? This guy just parked in the middle of a lot. What? He's actually serious. Oh my god. Okay, anyway, sorry. So yeah, I'm here back again 2 weeks after seeing my doctor. He had to come back if the instance keeps going, but it's not, you know, I think it's healing. Did it flare up? Yes. Did it get pretty bad? Yes. Right, originally it was just on my elbow and then it made its way down my forearm. It was originally on my groin too, and it spread down my legs, got down behind my knees and my shins. I think before the worst part was actually my back. My back was really bad. But this time my back wasn't even that bad. So I guess because I wasn't scratching my back in my sleep, maybe I was scratching my forearms more in my sleep. I really can't tell. I just started wearing gloves when I go to bed because I don't want to scratch in my sleep. So yeah, like I guess this is the start of my eczema journey. Like I gotta start, you know, really monitoring it and really taking the right precautions and just not scratching. Scratching's a big one, of course. And yeah, I'm really new to all this because like before I never really had to really watch what I eat or really like moisturize a lot and whatnot. But like I think the part of my body that I would take care of the most is my face. Just because like if you live in a Filipino family, you already know that your moms will drill in skincare. Even though my skin's pretty bad right now, like I'm breaking out because of these freaking masks. But I'd say that like my skin is probably the one place where I try to take care of the most. Everywhere else is kind of like whatever. So now I gotta start taking care of every part of my body equally now. So that's a big life change right there. Gotta look more into moisturizers and soaps, and I think I don't really have to look into shampoos, hopefully. But definitely more with what I eat. Soaps. I gotta maybe start carrying around lotion now, just so I can moisturize whenever I feel dry. Regulating my body temperature, making sure I got the right humidity in my room. So the thing with that too is that I bought like the thermometer or whatever. It's like a little like square thing you put in your room that tracks your humidity. I just bought a humidifier, and even with that on, most of the time with my door open and like my window open, my room is very dry. Like the pH, like the humidity level in my room is like 35, like 35 40s. Like if my humidifier, and maybe even lower, if my humidifier isn't on, then my room is just very, very dry. So so I think that's why like I struggle a lot with this eczema, because my room is just always dry. Like the room in my air is dry. So I gotta start using my humidifier more, getting the humidity levels in my room up to make sure like it's not drying on my skin, and just a lot of other things, man. I'm still really new to this. I'm still getting used to it. So, and if any of you guys watching this this vlog, like if you guys got any tips and tricks and like how to control eczema, let me know. Comment it down below. Any tips are good tips to me. Like, I'm still really new to this. I got a lot more research to do, and hopefully I can find out my triggers, because I still don't know what my triggers are. I think spandex is a big one. And what else is a big one? I think spandex might be the biggest one, because when I was working out when I just got over my second flare-up, right now I just got over my third, and when I had just got over my second, I wasn't using spandex because I heard spandex irritates your skin. So I went 2 weeks without any itchiness or whatever after I just got over it. So I was like, oh, you know, I can go back to spandex. I think it's fine. And then 2 weeks later, I got the early stages of it, and then now we're here back at it again with the eczema on my arm. Yeah, so I think spandex might be a trigger. So I'm gonna stay away from that. Hopefully, I bought these boxer briefs on only 5% spandex. Hopefully that's a little cheat that I can use. It's like 95% cotton, 5% spandex. So hopefully that works. And okay, I need to eat because I got 10 minutes before my appointment. So I'll see you guys after the appointment. All right, so we back from the checkup. It was a quick checkup. He said it looked good. He said it's healing. He said it will eventually just fade away. It faded away last time. He said to use, what did he say? So he said if it ever gets itchy to use the ointment cream that he gave me, and then if it ever gets bad again, or like when I'm starting to see it again, apply the ointment cream he gave me, plus another strong cream that he gave me. And other than that, then it's just up to me to control it and to kind of keep it tame. So I was gonna do more things throughout the day, but like I was gonna go to this not necessarily a barber supply store, but I guess a salon store, just to get more just get some more hair product and whatnot for my hair. Because what pisses me off about my hair right now is that like when it's like, I just hate how like the back and like literally here, except for the front, is super curly. Like the front just does not curl as much. So usually I try to put like some curl cream on the front just to curl it up a little more, fluff it up a little more. But that's why I leave the front, like this piece is super long, and I just leave it like that just to like cover the head, forehead a little more, because it doesn't curl up as much. But yeah, I was gonna do that, but I actually realized I ripped my pants. Yeah, that's right, you heard that right. I ripped my pants. I think I realized it when I left the car, actually. I was hearing some ripping sounds, but I didn't know where. But like it was in my pants. Like it's pretty big. Like it's probably like this big right now. Like this big and like this wide, kind of. Oh god, it's pretty big. So I'm just gonna go home and change my pants. I need to throw these out. Oh, that sucks, because I thrifted these pants. These are Tommy Hilfiger pants, so that kind of sucks, man. I'm kind of bummed, but gives me an excuse to buy more pants. So but yeah, so I was gonna do more, but I guess not. So I'm just gonna end the vlog here. So this is gonna be a start of a new segment on my channel, guys, my eczema care. So stay tuned for that if any of you guys got eczema. So I'm gonna end it here. Thanks for watching, guys, like always, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.